The world is full of cheap vacation spots, and these days, it doesn't require much effort to find them. No matter what continent, and no matter what interests you have, there are countless places you can visit on a budget. Some destinations offer affordable accommodation, cheap food, and plenty of activities and excursions that can be enjoyed without breaking the bank. So in this video, we are going to discuss 10 amazing cities to explore on a low budget. But before starting the video, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Though Kuala Lumpur has quickly climbed the ranks of world financial centers, the city has still kept its prices low. Think of it like Singapore on a budget, with a heavy dose of grit, where an average night in a hotel runs $32, and a day's worth of food from the fragrant street stalls is only about $11. You can learn the culture here pretty cheaply as well, with free admission to both the National Art Gallery and Petronas Gallery in the city center, the latter offering free art classes. Delving into nature is also affordable, as the best urban forest reserves in the world at the Kuala Lumpur Forest Eco Park is completely free, as are the limestone Batu Caves about 10 minutes outside the city. Number 9. Athens, Greece. This year's Post Office City Cost Barometer ranked Greece's historical capital as the cheapest location for an autumn city break in Europe, and noted that prices have dropped by 15% since 2021. Hotels in Athens are of particularly good value, with plenty of small, family-run and boutique spots. According to the survey, 2 nights at a 3-star hotel for 2 guests average $110. But Super Central 131 is steps away from Monastiraki Flea Market and goes as low as $68 per night, while guests will find balcony views of the Acropolis at Hotel Adonis, which has a rooftop terrace and costs as low as $102 for a double room, breakfast included. Number 8. Cuba. Since relations between Cuba and the US started rapidly warming up, there's never been a better time to visit this Caribbean island. Go now before it changes beyond recognition, and before the prices start to go up and up even more. Hit the salsa clubs of Havana, get caught up in the heady July Carnival of Santiago, or dip your toes in the warm Caribbean at one of the picture-perfect beaches on Cuba. Whatever you do, you'll find it hard not to leave utterly intoxicated. From gorgeous cities swaying to the beat of tropical rhythms to unspoiled, lush forests, Cuba delights travelers with a wide variety of contrasting places. Travelers will find eclectic architecture, white sand beaches, and prime wildlife watching spots across the country. Number 7. Cambodia. Cambodia is one of the famous countries in the region. It's affordable, beautiful, and the locals are incredibly hospitable. You can get a private, air-conditioned room for $25 USD, street food for $2 to $5, and transportation across the entire country for $20 to $25. If you are spending close to $50 per day, you are living large. Cambodia is cheaper than popular Thailand, but just as beautiful and filled with some of the nicest people in the world. Plus, it's home to the incredible Angkor Wat, which, while expensive to visit, is worth the expense. Many tourists come to Cambodia because of its delicious food, friendly people, amazing Buddhist temples, lush scenery, and white sand beaches. This beautiful country in Southeast Asia survived the Khmer Rouge regime in the 1970s, which affected the country's progress. Number 6. Klagenfurt, Austria. Klagenfurt is one of Austria's most affordable cities to visit. Main courses are around $7. The farmers' market on Benediktinerplatz is a great place for local bargains, and its spectacular setting on the eastern bank of Lake Wörthersee makes it one of the most scenic too. June is the cheapest time to go, before the summer crowds and wild swimmers descend on the waterfront. The beauty of Klagenfurt has many faces. As the capital of Austria's southernmost province, Klagenfurt is located on the eastern shore of Lake Wörthersee, also known as the Renaissance Gem on the shores of Lake Wörthersee. Klagenfurt offers visitors a wide range of cultural highlights and sights in and around the city. Number 5. Beijing, China. You don't get to be a global economic powerhouse in less than half a century by overcharging people, or at least that would seem to be the case judging by the prices in the Chinese capital. Lodging averages a stunning $29 a night, and an entire day of food should only cost about $12. If you're into adventurous eating, head to Wanfujing Snack Street, where the boiled tripe is exquisite and only a couple dollars. Tiananmen Square is free to visit, as is the National Museum on its border, full of ancient Chinese art, weapons, and bronze work. Strolling through the narrow hutongs is free, as is taking in the public art in the 798 district. Or you can tour the crumbling relics of the 2008 Olympics after an afternoon in the Olympic Park around the bird's nest. Number 4. Riga, Latvia. According to the post office, Riga is one of the cheapest cities in Europe, coming in a second after Dublin for culture and Athens for accommodation. Wind your way through the narrow alleyways of the charming old town. Find €2 samosas for lunch at the central covered market, located in converted Zeppelin hangars. Watch free live music in Dome Square, and see striking architecture such as the House of the Blackheads, $7 entry, and the medieval Swedish Gate. But one of the most underrated ways of seeing Riga is on the water. Rent a paddleboard for just $18 on the banks of the Daugava River. Number 3. Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul stands as one of the most culturally rich cities in the world, a joining of East and West, where visitors spend the morning haggling with vendors at the 600-year-old Grand Bazaar, then stroll past old Ottoman houses and duck ponds in Yildiz Park in the afternoon. Hotels cost only $22 a night, and you can fill yourself with sweet simit and fresh balık ekmek sandwiches for less than $6 a day. All that money saved on food and lodging can be spent on an economical splurge at one of the city's famous Turkish baths, which cost about $15 to enter and $23 for massages. And if you want to tour a museum, both the Museum of Contemporary Art and Jewish Museum of Turkey are free. Number 2. Bangkok, Thailand. In combination with its affordable hotels, helps the city land solidly. The relatively high cost of beverages is the only thing keeping it from moving higher. Renowned for its exciting nightlife and entertainment, Bangkok isn't just a party town. While you're there, don't miss out on the city's amazing religious sites, including the Wat Phra Kew, the most sacred Buddhist temple in Thailand. There's also the Grand Palace, the Waterun Temple, and some serious shopping for you to enjoy. Number 1. Albania. Albania's unspoiled coastline, quirky capital, well-preserved Ottoman-era towns, and impressive Alps offer so many reasons to go. You can learn about the fascinating history of this once isolated country, which was known during the Cold War as the North Korea of Europe. Today, it's a developing democracy, and improved infrastructure has made it easier to travel. You can easily find hostel dorms for $10 or budget hotel rooms for around $25. Albanian cuisine is fantastic, and a good lunch or dinner might cost you about $2 to $4. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.